Okay, in this second video, we are going to make an L-shaped house. And an L-shaped house is basically like you have the main house here, and if we were looking at this from the sky, we would see a projection like this. We would have a peak right here, and we would also have a peak right here. Most of the houses that you see around are going to be, like this or even fancier. But to leave a house just like this is not that realistic anymore. It's way too plain. All right, so an L-shaped house is, here's the main house and here's the projection coming off. As I said in my previous video, I made this side longer just for that purpose. So at some point in the center here, I'm going to start with a vertical line. And when I draw this vertical line, I go from the bottom of the house all the way up to the box line. Not the roof line, but the box line. You can see that it's right there. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. All right. So again, box line here, and then bottom of the box line or bottom of the house right here. All right. So I'm going to project from these four corners, here, 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 and here. And I need to project away from the house, and I do that by going from the opposite vanishing point out. And another tip that I'm going to encourage you to follow is always put your pencil down on one of the points first. So I'm lining it up with my pencil and the left-hand vanishing point, and then I draw my line away. So I'll do that 4 times, 4 points 4 times. You'll notice that my lines go up as I'm above the vanish or horizon line. All right, whoa, that one was off. Let's try that one again. All right, and the last one is right here. All right. So this would be as if we had boards coming out from the house, if we're actually constructing this. So what we need to do is make this into a wall. So I'm going to stop these 2 lines, these are the lines that are closest to us. I'm going to stop them with a vertical. So if I line it up, slide it back, there's my vertical. All right. Then I need to connect this and make the right side of this projection. So I'm going to go to the right-hand vanishing point until I hit that back line. There's that back line right there. Let me straighten up my paper. All right, so again, that went to the right-hand vanishing point until I hit the back line. Now I need to do the same thing right here. I'm going to line it up with the right-hand vanishing point, and I will draw a line until I hit the back line, and it happened to be right there. Now, sometimes it gets kind of confusing because there's all this stuff in here, and it's got to be erased eventually. So whenever you're comfortable and you say, hey, I want to erase that, go ahead and do it. All right, for me, I know what I'm doing, but this might be a good time to say, hey, I've got to erase some stuff here. It's just too busy, too many lines, and it's confusing. Or we wouldn't even see that back corner right there. We just needed that to kind of establish where the frame of this projection is. All right, but you can see right here, I have a corner line here, and that's pretty close to a vertical. It should be very close to a vertical. If it's not, you were off somewhere in your construction area. All right, but here you go. That's the basic construction of the L-shaped projection, but we need a roof. All right, now like I said, this peak is going to be here. So I want to find the center of this, and I'm going to go from corner to corner to find the X, just like I did over here. All right, once you find the center, you can line your ruler up, go straight up for where you think the height of this peak is going to be. That's the peak. And then I'm going to connect it to the corners of my projection here and here. All right, that little line right there for the overhang is hard to see, but it is there. And then I need the top of this peak. Well, it's got to go to the vanishing point. So I'm going to line it up just like that, and I really don't know where it's going to stop yet. All right, I could take a guess, but I'm just drawing it far enough, and I can always erase. So somewhere in here, I need to have a roof line that connects this roof to this roof. And the best way to do that is to have a line that is parallel to the original diagonal roof line right there. And so I also have to make sure that line goes through this little point. That's where these 2 boxes connect. And I purposely made a dot there. So I'm going to put my pencil on that. I'm going to line my ruler up with the original the diagonal for the original roof line, and I'm going to slide it back until I hit, and then I can draw this line. All right. Now, notice that when I drew that line, it hit the point. All right. It hit this roof line, but I also went until I hit this overhang right here. All right. This is the roof line right here for my original house. Now I need to draw this line right here, the overhang. And so I'm going to go from this point left-hand vanishing point, and it's going to go up. Again, it goes from the left-hand vanishing point though. All right? And there you go. There would be a little bit of an overhang here. Go to the left-hand vanishing point, and there you go. I have a basic house in 2-point perspective with the roofs on and everything. So I'll stop it, and that'll be the end of this video for now.